Hello viewer, my name is Ima $1 Trillion. I am happy to have you back in our channel today. Please kindly tap on that subscribe button to be carried along as we upload other valuable videos like this in the future. God bless you for always following. Thank you.
OnPassive, a new era, a paradigm shift. Solutions for an easier and faster life. ONET, the new social media platform. OMail, the new email service with artificial intelligence technologies.
I don't know how you managed to screw that up, but
I knew it. I knew.
I'm kidding.
I
No.
knew it.
Okay, let's assume this is being recorded perfectly. I do again have a bit of time here. I thought I'll jump in and I'll give you a little bit of information. You might find it useful. Number one, we are tentatively okay having a webinar tomorrow. It's not a corporate, not everybody from the corporate side, because some of our leaders are traveling and preparing for the event on Monday and next week in Egypt. Perhaps we have full schedule, but I wanted to start giving you some updates on pieces of information because there's so much going on, and it will be overwhelming if we wait till next week. So I thought we will try to regroup tomorrow and give you more updates. So let me get right into it. And those who take notes, I think I'll try to be as clear, as precise as possible. Number one, every day there are some enhancements and improvements in OConnect. Tomorrow there's a good release, and next week there's even a better one. Within days we should have the live stream or YouTube live stream integrated with OConnect, and you can add unlimited channels, and that is with no additional software, without complication. You don't need credential for the YouTube channel that you add, just the channel address, and add as many as you want. No cost, no complication, the easiest live stream ever, okay? So that's one. Janet Butler asked for the print option. I don't know why, but I'm a nice guy. I said, we're going to do it regardless. That is also going live. Probably tomorrow you should have it live, and some other changes. Okay, that's been done, developed. When I say it's going live, meaning it's either been tested or being refined and is going live. That's how fast they're making things now. Plus a few other, I think one good unique feature in OConnect, when you create it in your back office of OConnect, when you create a session, you will be able to transfer the session. Chris Johnson creates a session, okay, and then something comes up and he say, you know what, Red Redfern, I cannot take this. Can you take it away? You transfer, you just put his OMail address, and he would be the host, and that goes to his account.
Crazy.
All right, that's a good feature, and a few others. I think I might have more time tomorrow to navigate through them. But the bottom line, OConnect daily having incredible progress, better scalability, stability as well, and more coming. Within a matter of weeks, this will be definitely in a way that you are going to be addicted. I mean, it's already, but it will be in such a way that, yeah, just wait for the AI features we're integrating now. That is taking time because of the accuracy aspect. It takes time to nurture the technology and testing. And of course, things are not the same when you do it on a few users versus when you do it on volume. So that's why we're doing that. Something you're going to love, actually, we're going to have dynamic view or gallery view. So anywhere you go, it will be fit or screen fit, like perfect. Okay. So if you have one video speaker, let's say, it will be perfect fit. If you have two, it will be split screen, 3/3. Okay. 4, but perfect. If you look at the screen right now, especially if you're on a laptop or something, you're going to see there's more space not utilized on the screen. So that's going to be more fluid. It's been worked on, and within some days, I'm not sure how, exactly, but we're almost at the end of it. And I think this will also make it more user-friendly, more than it is right now. Also, the mute, it will be by default. The attendees, they don't have to click on that. That has some technologies and policies and, depending on the users. But we came up with a solution for that where they come in, they go live immediately. All right. A bunch of other things. So that's OConnect. I don't have more time to spend on OConnect, but obviously it's looking great, and it will look even greater just every day. I can see it. This is the final thing on OConnect. I can see it by the end of November as going viral. I didn't want to say like it will take over the market or all that, but that's when you will start seeing OConnect, the main video conferencing platform, talked on even mainstream media, etc. You're going to love that, okay? Okay, moving forward, also, we have achieved an acceptable level of accuracy in O-Verify. So we're just scaling the numbers. So on small numbers, we can handle that with accuracy. Now we're scaling the number. And again, within a matter of days, we expect also to have O-Verify. When O-Verify is there, a few things are going to happen. We're going to verify everyone. So it becomes just real people on passive, and it becomes with permission based. Okay, that will reflect on ONET, on OMail, and all the different avenues and products of the ecosystem. So one thing also, we will be adding 10 OCoins credit for every verified person. An unverified person will, or user will, have limited access after a certain time from their registration. We'll give them enough time to do the process. The goal is to keep it a minute or so, not like 5 minutes or 3 minutes. It should be a minute if you're just following instructions properly. You could achieve that within 1 minute, 60 seconds. And that is not so bad. You do that, you get another 10 OCoin. So those who will be coming newly in the future, they would have technically, if they get verified in the first day, technically 20 OCoins just like that. And some products may be covered by that fee, or at least a big portion of that. Some products are going to be inexpensive. Okay, or lower cost, if I would say. Everything we do is inexpensive compared to the general market. So O-Verify is coming. I think I'll give you a headache and I'll make your head spin. We have so many products are evolving in such a good way and nearing testing and going live. All that depends on having the ability to charge and pay out. So last week when I talked to you, I said we are given one of our I'm going to call them former processors. Time, they did not put their act together in timely manner, so we're going the legal direction with them, and they are no longer an option. And we have been meeting with our teams, all the generals of OnPassive in all different regions or locations, technically every day and around the clock in many things. So we have laid out a massive emergency plan to solve that. So we laid out all the options and the tasks that we wanted to target, well over 50 plus different options, some short-term like immediate solutions and some long-term. So we have achieved great success. Some are not worth it, so we delegated every team to take care of an option. That's how critical is the issue and important to us, so to solve it. So here's the good news: regardless of what goes behind the scenes, you don't have to deal with that. We deal with that, and we have that under control. We got great progress to the point where we're nearing the announcement. That's why I said I'm going to meet with you tomorrow. And it will be, first of all, it will be credit acceptance. It will be also crypto, and as well payout in bulk. We're starting with the crypto bulk payout, but immediately after that, I would say within a week time, after the we're going to clear all the pending withdrawal in crypto, and then about a week or so we will have the mass payout. The first step is we're going to clear the pending one. We have tens of thousands of withdrawal requested. We paid a couple of thousands, not too bad, not so great, to be fair, it just because of those challenges. But I think we are nearing to clear that on both directions, crypto and the bank's requests. And then you can request more frequent, obviously. So that will give us an incredible boost. We're just about to announce it, so we don't want to give you more information until you see it live again. Just like we did the day before yesterday about the ecosystem mobile app. It went live. Now we can announce it, and now we can say, okay, mobile app is available on Google Play and Apple, App Store. So we are having really good progress in many topics. It's hard to sum up all of that now. Usually OnPassive 360 to kind of like catch up with the last week, and to be honest with you, there's more coming than what we want to pay attention on and what happened. So we're really working effectively, productively. All the managers are really putting their heart in this. So what else I wanted to update you with? Yeah, everything is incredible. There are so many good features in ONET coming up next week. Okay, so again, we're gonna go and nail it and dominate. So everything will be the product that you want, just like the OConnect example. All right, there's so many good things are happening in OConnect, by the way. So I think the best and most important one you want to hear about is the payment option. That is the blocker at the moment. Though the only option you can pay in and out now is the crypto, but that will be solved shortly. Okay. And the reason we are going through this, very obvious. Okay. because we have dealt with a couple already in the first month and processors, and regardless of our previous constant communications about we are expecting a big surge, a big volume immediately right when we open and go commercially, they still didn't take it seriously and agree on that. And we're told no merchant or payment processor on the planet will uh, will will uh, will continue business after 2 to 3 days based on the volume we have. That's the issue we're having. It's not about the integration. It's not about the technical things. It's about the volume. When you open and you have tens of millions of dollars overnight in dollars, okay, and hundreds of millions in other currency, obviously, overnight, there's no processor in any country will not freeze. Like it's like what do you call it? Uh, the the light on the deer's eyes or whatever you call it.
Deer in the headlights.
Deer in the headlights.
Deer in the headlight.
Crap in your pants.
So definitely they freeze when they get nervous when they see that type of volume. It's, you may call it a nightmare. Again, every business will be their wildest dream to have this issue. The good news is we are well connected in several countries, and we are able to come up with something rather creative, and we will be able to overcome the volume. So that's the main challenge. It's the volume is when you come from nowhere overnight, shock, deer in the headlight, just panic mode. But we're able to find alternatives thanks to our teams. Again, 50 plus different backups. I don't know. That's twice as the alphabets. So plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so continue. And I love it. So we're gonna be okay. It just, I know it's inconvenient, and I don't apologize for that. It's not in our hands, and it will be cleared. You don't have to deal with that nightmare. So we're almost through it. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. So we're just about to restart, if you wish, reboot. That's needed. It's always good to have a fresh start. It's going to be a new chapter in your life, and I love it. And not to mention the other challenge beside the volume, I must say also the fact that we share the revenue, we pay. Okay, it just another major threat to those solutions. When they see, why are you sending this guy in New Jersey or that guy in India tens of thousands of whatever currency is just like that? What's the relationship? What did they do? Did you hire them? So all the policies are just like easy on papers, but when it comes to reality and they see that, also they freeze. Though this is the inbound, so they start thinking that what is happening? Why so much money is moving in and out? But we tried to prepare them for well over a year or so. Some of them been giving us the green light, and we're excited, sweet talk, but in reality, they just I would say, got jammed up by the volume. What it means is we're bigger than them. Okay, our business is bigger than them. They're not used to that, so they want you to start like, baby steps. I wish I could. We're big, born big. So yeah, we confirm that we are born as a unicorn company, no doubt about that. So remind me if I have to talk about any other topic, if something can be helpful, informative to our audience and your incredible loyal followers.
I don't think so, Ash. I think they're just going to look forward to seeing you tomorrow on if it happens. And I'm sure
yeah.
On OConnect tomorrow. But thank you once again, Ash, for coming on. It's been great to see you again. 3 weeks in a row. Amazing.
Perfect. Oh, wow. See, I'm loyal.
You are. Absolutely. Very loyal.
But I apologize. I know the theme is to recap previous 7 days, but I try to come in using, instead of talking to you one-on-one, I thought, why don't we share it with the family and everybody will be updated. So we say it once, hopefully, at least several thousands will be informed, but we will post the link in the back office.
Okay. Thank you very much.
What do you want?
No barbecue sauce.
Anything else, you let me know. I will see you tomorrow, more likely, okay? Have a good one. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ash.
Thank you. There's Rent.
How you doing, guys? Thank you so much for dragging me away from the sunbed. No, you're not working, Chris. No, still not working. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh my God.
Before I start, I'd like to just shout out to my YouTube manager, who's helping me look after my account, Paloma. Thank you so much for jumping on here. I'll see you in November when we've got a meeting booked. So thank you for jumping on here. So that's very kind of you. So it was all about reset and go last night. Why? Because as we've all been saying this, and it's looking extremely likely that we are, when we get back on track and the little log jam that we have at the moment is cleared, that is when Ash Mufareh wants us to think of the start of the commercial side of OnPassive. He was saying that, yes, September was a great month for OnPassive. Everything was going extremely well. And then obviously we hit the payment processor problem. Now, he actually went into detail very kindly and was telling us exactly what was going on with the payment processors. And I'll recap it very quickly for you so you know as well what it was. Basically, it's all about volume. Even though we, as a company, had meetings with the merchants to say, listen, we are going live on this date, we are expecting a serious amount of volume, i.e. money, changing hands. Now, it wasn't necessarily about the amount of money that was going into the merchant. It was a dual process. It was the amount of money going in and the amount of money going back out to all of us here, the affiliates, who had actioned withdrawals. Now, flags get raised, guys. It doesn't matter what company you are, but more so as a brand new company that OnPassive is, when you are getting the volume of money that is going in and out, and we are talking about millions of dollars worth here, guys, overnight within a 24-hour period, then there's red flags going off all over the place. Sorry, computer's saying no, and the account gets frozen. I've experienced this, obviously nothing like OnPassive, but with anomalies with my accounts, and they just, quite frankly, flat out freeze them and it put a stop on your account. That's exactly what happened. To get around that, then we went and got another merchant. Guess what happened? Same, guys. and we are now where we are. But what I wanted to talk to you about is what our CEO was saying. He said they have over 50 now in the workarounds for this problem. He has allocated 1 or 2 of these workarounds to each of the departments within OnPassive and say, right, this is what I want you to do. You go and sort that out. This is what I want you to do. You go and sort that out. And then we are going to have a workaround fix, exactly like I've sort of had to do with my restreaming of everything onto my YouTube channel. Why? Because the ship's Wi-Fi won't allow me to access YouTube, Instagram, or to my Twitter account. But hey, presto, guess what? I can go in a little bit of a backdoor way through Restream that's linked to my account, or like this is as well. Boom, it is up there. Exactly the same. We as OnPassive are finding a workaround in the short term, and I need to reiterate that once again, the short term, so that we can reset and go as far as the merchants are concerned. It is vitally important that we have the ability to take card payments, and it is vitally important we can pay out as well to the affiliates through their bank accounts. All this is going to be happening very shortly. This is what Ash wanted to update us with. They are going to start with anything that has been actioned through a withdrawal first. So if you've put a request in already, that is what is going to, the backlog that is going to be shifted to begin with. Okay, whether it be he's going to start with cryptocurrency, that's all going to get taken away. That's going to be actioned into your crypto wallets, whatever you've requested. And then around about a week later, he said, then they're going to start actioning the bank withdrawals away. And then after all that's been sorted out, then it's going to come a much more bulk system payout. Okay, things are going to speed up. Things are going to be done on bulk, all etc., etc. So I'm very confident that in the early part of November, all of this will be cleared and we'll be singing and dancing and back in the game once again. Also, he was saying this has been really the logjam that has held everything up. He was talking about last night about the amount of different products that are ready to go. He said we do know some of them, obviously from old of what we've been talking about, because in those days, there is, but I can assure many others, you have no clue about whatsoever. You'll see them popping up and they are going to be there, and then you will be able to purchase them. One interesting part as well, if you hadn't heard, was Overify. That's going to be coming very shortly. This is a free product. There you go, Chris. Yeah, it's sort of going a bit strange color. Overify is going to be coming very shortly to your ecosystem. That is free for all of us. It is also going to be a paid product. What is that paid product going to be used for? It's going to be a B2B product. This means business to business. It means that if we want to, we can purchase Overify and resell it to businesses and make obviously commissions off it as well. But to start with, once you have verified yourself, and he did say he's got it down to now a 60-second verification process, all automated, all done by AI. That's all it takes, 60 seconds to verify you. Now, before everyone starts going crazy about what information do I need, what do I have to prove, and all the rest of it, it will be done by your country, guys. He knows that each country has different ways to verify you, and that is going to be part of your country verification. All right, so don't stress, don't worry. It's all going to be there for you, and it will tell you what documentation you can use, okay, as part of that verification. It's all going to be sorted. It's all going to be very, very easy. But here's the good thing. Guess what happens when you have verified yourself? You will get an icon to say you're verified, whether it be a blue, green tick. I think you mentioned a green tick next to your name, so that you can see instantly who is verified and who isn't verified. But the best of all of it is, guys, you're going to get another 10 O coins just for verifying yourself. So as a user, a new user coming in to OnPassive, you get 10 for the registration and you get another 10 to verify yourself. That means there is 20 O coins in your O wallet ready to rock and roll. It also means, and he said this out loud live, he said, for some of our products, that's going to be enough to purchase it. So you've not even gone out of pocket to be able to purchase one of the products of OnPassive to resell it to make commissions. I mean, how cool is that? So for all these people saying, I can't afford this, I haven't got the money for that, here is a way for you to be able to purchase one of the products of OnPassive to then to resell to make your commissions and build your business within OnPassive. Very, very important information that was. Also, last night he was saying about GITEX. He was saying about how successful it was. He was talking about they won an award from GITEX. Now, if you saw the last corporate video that came out about GITEX, at the beginning of it, it was showing other companies that were there as well. Cisco WebEx, I've told you about that before. But at the beginning, it was flashing up on the screen how many participants there were, over 6,000, how many daily people were going to it, etc., all this sort of things. Now, out of all of these people that had stands there, and we had a fairly large stand, we have won an award for our stand at GITEX. First time there, and we have won the best stand at GITEX, or one of them, whatever category we come into. What does this mean? It means that people noticed us, people saw us, people took advantage of what we were trying to do. Now, remember, GITEX is all about technology. It's all about up and coming startups, etc. And he was very, very explicit about why this is so important to us as a company with OnPassive. Why? He was saying that if a business only looked at the internet about OnPassive, there's no way they would touch us because of the 5 years of turmoil that we've had to go through, of founders, ex-employees doing things to try and derail us, all of these sort of things, the daily caca that he has to go through in one way, shape or form. If you are only researching OnPassive through those mediums, he said that the businesses that have approached him now, and he was actually saying he doesn't want anybody else to come to him now. He is like up to here with what he's got already. I'm very happy with what he's got already. He doesn't need any more. But people want to be associated with OnPassive because they have met with us personally, with our executives on many occasions. We have shown them what we are going to be doing. We have shown them how we're laying it all out, what our vision is. And that was another point that he brought out last night as well. I know I'm going off in directions, but bear with me, stay with me. I'm going to come all the way back again in a minute. But he was saying about these people, and he was saying that we've had these collaborations with them and all the rest of it, and now they understand what our vision is. It's not about where we're going to be next month. It's not about where we're going to be in 6 months' time. It's where we're going to be in 5 years' time. And he actually said on the webinar last night, we as affiliates need to be looking at where we are in 1 year time. Envisage where you're going to be in 1 year's time. Don't look at next week. Don't look at 1 month. Look at 1 year down the line. And all these startups and these companies, this is how they view other businesses. They look at a business that's coming on like we are, a startup. They have meetings with us. They talk to us. We show them what our vision is, what our technology is, what we're trying to achieve. And they want a piece of that cake. We, as a company, look at them in exactly the same way. What can we do as a collaboration together that is beneficial for us both, but it's also beneficial for the internet, for the user, and for humanity, because this is exactly what we are all about at the end of the day. And it was such a refreshing thing that he was saying, that companies now are literally falling over themselves to want to be associated with OnPassive. He said that there was a meeting going on this weekend, in fact, in the UK, with the company that it was talking about. He sent executives there. There's another event going on over in Egypt as well coming up. He sent people over there. He talked about the upcoming African Egyptian meeting in Sharm el-Sheikh that's coming up mid-November. He was saying this is going to be an out of this world stand. We're going to have 3D animation. We're going to have a robot there, etc. Now let's go all the way back to when I was saying about the stand at GITEX. We've won this award. It also means that next year we don't just get that stand, but because of what we've done now, we're having a quarter of one area. So 3 times the size of what it is now. Just imagine that, 3 times the size of what we are having now, because of this award, because of what we've done, because of the interviews and all the rest of it. Like Marty said, there's a new interview out there with our CMO, Mohammed Nassal. Absolutely amazing, given the vision of what we are about. So as far as that is concerned, brilliant. He talked about as well last night, activating of your account. He was talking about how important it was for the company to reward proper and true founders, affiliates. As Marty said, it's not about T numbers. In fact, he went as far as to say it doesn't float his boat. Anybody saying to him, but I've got this big team, look at what I've done. That's not Ash Mufareh. That's not our CEO. And that is certainly not what he's looking for. He's looking, and I'm not going to mention names, but because there's so many of you out there, the ones that turn up on the meetings, short notice, the ones that are posting, the ones that are liking, the ones that comment, the ones that are engaged, the ones that are there all the time, come hell or high water, to try and keep themselves engaged. Even if you've got 0 in your team, you are going to be rewarded by the company. But one thing he did say, which was very interesting, he was saying over the period of the last year or so, all of the people that have been coming into onpassive.com, they are all in this pool. If you've activated your account, then they are going to start getting divvied out. And some of them in that pool are big, big fish, guys. They are huge companies, and they are people that have a lot of influence. You might get one, but you have to make sure you activate your account. And he was actually saying he hopes that everyone doesn't, but he hopes that all the true OnPassivians do. Why? He said, because you could be in a position where you can 10x the amount of people that are going to be put into your account. Now, read between those lines. If there's 150, 200,000 people that have activated their accounts, and if there is 1.5 or 2 million people in that pool and they start getting divvied up, you don't have to be a mathematician to work out how many are going to start going in the right direction. And this is why it's so important to listen to us guys, to say that we are confident that the company are going to look after every single person who has been a true OnPassivian. This is what it was built for, guys. This is to give the person who can't market, who can't promote anything, a good chance of building a business within OnPassive. Ash Mufareh knows this. Ash Mufareh knows that we wouldn't be where we are now without you guys, without your belief, without you part of this journey to where we are right now. And how can he do that? How can he say thank you? By using the pool of these users and affiliates that are there already that haven't got a sponsor. He's going to be putting them underneath those that have activated those accounts. So I'm not telling you to do it, but I'm saying in my opinion, and I've done this already, it is vitally important that if you have the means to do it, that when the activation of the cards come back on, that you activate your accounts to give yourself the best chance within this company because of what is going to be happening. So we mentioned all of those things as well. And he did go at length about saying that the adversity that he's been through, especially since September, with many, many things. But fear not, everything is going to be fine. They've got a workaround. And he was talking in the next few days. He didn't want to give any dates out or anything like that, but he certainly was talking in a very short period of time that the card payments are looking to be back online. That was kind of really all that he brought. Obviously, Marty's going to be putting up the video of just Ash himself saying this, but those are really the meat and vegetables of what was going on, and it was great to see him as well. So that's it from me, Marty. Back to you and Chris.
I think you already know we put print feature on the presentation per your request, so we should call it J Print.
Okay.
Janet Print, yeah.
Oh,
So it should be
OJ Brent.
yeah. Oh no, orange juice. Okay, not Simpson. Anyway, that's one thing, and the main announcement is we should have a flawless payment processor now. Please don't pay. We don't want to break it too quickly. And we will allow you pay unlimited payments from the same card, but limited to 1 per 60 minutes. So don't click multiple payments. We want to make sure we block any additional payment if it happens within the 60 minutes from the same payment to ensure security, safety as a protection measure to you. And then it's a nightmare, you know, refunds and chargeback or disputes. And so we want to make sure you don't overpay, and immediately when you pay something or for something, just go check your product, whether it's Connect for Now or something in the future. Just make sure you do not submit another payment before having access to your product or what you pay for. So that is gonna help you. I know that previously we restricted that to 24 hours, and now it is actually, I'll be transparent with you, as of now it is unlimited. You can do every 5 minutes. I don't suggest that, but it's being implemented per my request to have that restriction again for your safety. Because I know we go through the pain every time. So it's better for us to just, you know, if you really need to use that card again for someone else or yourself, that's fine. But at least wait an hour, okay? That's one thing. So the payments are on, all right? At the moment, we are updating something with the payment processor. At the moment, Rocket Fuel, so it should come back shortly, okay? They're looking into it. All right, but this processor has a more flexibility and it's more worldwide friendly. We should have more volume with it. Okay, less restriction. That's one thing. The second thing is OConnect is good. We know that a couple of the sessions recently, you have seen some challenges. We believe we have that under control. Clearly, we have 1,400 people here. Everybody's okay. All right. Anybody's messing with the setting here? Okay. Over the course of the following several days, I would say give it a good 2 weeks or so, business weeks. This application will be in such a good way to go viral. All right. I'm very confident because most of the stuff are just lined up. Instead of like putting 5, 10 things in one day, we want to gradually release them. So you'll see something on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, many great features, and the whole thing is about to be revamped in terms of the theme, the capacity, all of that. So we're preparing for a good round of OConnect along with the payment. As I said previously, when that all good and confirmed, we are good to release OTracker and a couple of other products. So while this is happening, we should be able to start paying out crypto banks in bulk, and our goal is to clear that weekly so we don't leave that to accumulate, and automatically everybody will have a clear balance so you can reload. We'll see if we have the 25K restriction initially, just maybe once we stabilize the payments. Then if we need more, we'll increase it. Remember, there's no limit in terms of earnings, but at the moment it's just the security because of all of that. All of this is going to be removed once we have one of the appetizers for A-bombs. And that will be an incredible milestone in our business where we have full control and flexibility of it. We are going to be a one single sign-on, one-stop shop platform, complete digital ecosystem, AI-driven in OnPassive. Having our own data center, top-notch. Trust me on this one. Our teams have been flying all over the world, okay, to make sure that we get the absolute most advanced, robust, sophisticated data center. It will be incredibly appealing to all businesses. So, complete ecosystem, own data center. We do have a small one now, okay, for certain areas, but it will be pretty massive. Then our own domain accreditation by ICANN. So we will be the domain registrar. That's a whole business. And our own merchant payment processor / bank. You get all those couple of pillars here and there. And that's it. We will own everything. And we will get there. Make no mistake. Absolutely. We will get there. Triple D. 1,500 people here showed up or no prior notice. Thank you for showing up as you come in. Okay, so we were saying to everyone, if you just joined us, I was saying that we have a pretty flexible, more stable payment processor, payment option. This will solve many things in terms of inbound, outbound funds. You should be able to pay in with crypto, pay out, get paid in crypto as well as banks or cards. But don't forget, with our options, soon we are going to start offering deposit on your own debit card, whether Visa or MasterCard. Okay? And you can use that card to shop, to link it to your bank, or to withdraw cash from any ATM. All of that is in line. It's pretty exciting, you know, what's happening and what's coming. As I list those 4 or 5 pillars, complete ecosystem, our own data center, our own payment processor, our own domain registration. As I say that, it sounds like, okay, a couple of things, no problem. But there's no one that offers everything in one place like us, and we will get it right, okay? And not only that, it's the simplicity of that and the value is unmatched. So as it sounds so easy and quick and all of that, but we are determined to make it happy, and it's not easy, okay? Just want to let you know, it's going to be done. It's a done deal. And any product that you will see in OnPassive, whether it's the video conferencing platform or OMail or anything you're going to see in OnPassive, whether it's free or paid, I pledge to make it the finest technology and the very best solution ever existed, now and in the future, because we are going to continue evolving. I guarantee that. There are some areas we're not interested in them. So you tell me like, okay, you're going to be search engine, or no, that's not my lane, okay? But in this game of having a full, complete digital solution in one place, that's our game.
We are in it to win it.